Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be providing a tutorial, a review of Good Luck Chuck. That's Charles Schwab. So I'm going to be doing a review on their brokerage just so you can see how to use it, see some of the ins and outs, as well as what they have to offer, especially with the new things that they just now implemented. And so I actually have, well, not just myself, but me and my wife, well, more so my wife than me, whatever. Anyways, you know, one person, two people is all one, whatever. Anyway, so we actually have an old account with Charles Schwab that we've had for a very, very, very long time. It was something that my wife actually used for her stock purchase plan with a company that she used to work for. And so we still had that account. We took everything out, but because of dividends and things like that, over the years, it just kind of accumulated some more money in it, but whatever. So I'm going to give you guys a review so you can take a look at Charles Schwab and see what's up. Here we are, guys, with Charles Schwab. And here, like I always like to start with the home page, just so you can kind of see a little bit about the company, et cetera, et cetera. And this is things that you can actually, you know, go online, take a look for yourself to get more information if you need to. But as you can see here, there's a lot of numbers on the screen. The reason is because Charles Schwab is like very old. Very, very, very old. It's been around for a long time. And they actually offer quite a bit much of, they offer a lot. So like if you see right here where it says what we offer, there you go. You got investments, investment management, trading. You'll see, like, even when you go to actually buy like stock, all the crazy options that's available for you for like trading and options and all this other stuff. You have banking, a lot. They've been around for a very, very, very long time, and they've been doing pretty well for a very long time. Here, what Charles Schwab has started to do is they've started to, you know, just do a lot of different things with their brokerage. As you can see here, one of the newest things that they're doing is they're offering $0 online equity trade commissions. And that's huge. You know, it's right in line with a lot of companies like your Robinhood, M1 Finance and stuff like that, to where they're offering $0 for you to make a trade. As before, you have to pay a fee, $5, $10, $15, whatever that is, depending on the company. So here they've just decided to do that recently, and I'm sure that they've started to get quite a bit much traction from that. They also announced fractional shares. As of today, the fractional shares are not quite available, but I can always come back and do another review just to show you how to buy fractional shares whenever that is available. But that is something that they are bringing to their platform that they just announced on this week. So that's huge. So you can see here, if you see their pricing, zero commission trades, this is what they're starting to offer. So you can see here, they have a list of them and their competitors, et cetera, which E-Trade now does, zero, Fidelity, TD Ameritrade. That's pretty significant. Wow, I don't think I even knew that Fidelity moved to $0. I did not know that. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out. Very interesting. Oh well. But here you can see that they have just, you know, started to do that. So kudos to them. They're making good progress, and people have been asking about them a lot. So as I said, they offer a lot of different things, and so you can go through here and get so much information. It's on the level of your TD Ameritrades and your Fidelities and your E-Trades and your Vanguards. It's not on the same level as your online marketing company, the online brokerage companies, to where, you know, they have a much more simple platform. They're a little bit more newer, but this is a little bit more like, these are like some of the granddaddies of stock investing and stock trading and finance. So let's go ahead and take a look, you know, at, you know, how you can invest and look at their platform. All right, guys, so here we are. And so here, you know, kind of have an account already set up. So if you watch my previous video, then you know that, like I said, that this is actually an old account that my wife and myself have had for like a very, very long time. Like, man, let's see, it's got to be at least 13 years old, maybe 14, 13 years old that we've had this account. And so the reason why you see some money in there now, I have not logged into this account until like a couple weeks ago. Like, and the reason why we have money sitting in this account is because we did transfer all this money out, but what happened was you still had dividends and things like that. And over a 10+ year period, it just kind of snowballed into, what we have here, which is, not a lot, but it's there. So I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it, whatever. But here's what it looks like once you have things set up. And so you can see here you have your portfolio, and it just kind of shows you how things have been going over the time for your portfolio. So if you want to check out how things did year to date, you can see here, and it just shows you how things have been going, the year, etc. You can just see how things have been going with that. And so they have that chart for your personal value. And then if you want to see your investment income, view dividend and interest income, you can see that separate to see how much you've grown. So they have that option where you can toggle back and you can see exactly what it is. Now you can see up here at the top, we have your trades, which, like we talked about, it's a lot. So don't get overwhelmed when you look into this, because like they offer just so many different things. Now you can see, and if you've been using an online brokerage, then you haven't seen these things, because most online brokerages, and the newer ones, they don't offer all these things. So you're familiar with the stocks and the ETFs, and then you're familiar with options as well. But then they go even in depth. Then you can actually do mutual funds. You can actually get bonds. And a lot of times with bonds, those things are wrapped into some of these different ETFs and stuff like that, and index funds. But here you can go and search them separately. Then you have CDs. This generation probably doesn't even know what a CD is, but that was a way that you could actually, make a lot of money on your money, like with interest and returns. And you can learn more about CDs here. You have futures, you have IPOs. So you have a lot of different options here for you as you're investing and etc. And you can see all that information here underneath trade. Let's start with just if you want to trade stocks. So if you just want to trade stocks, then you could actually come over and let's say if you want to trade, let's see, what company could we trade today? So let's trade Amazon. And you can see it comes up here and you see Amazon. You click on Amazon, it shows you the price of it. It shows you its 52-week high, which was over $2,000. It shows you its 52-week low, which was $1,300. It shows you the low of today, and then it shows you the high of today. And so real quick, if you ever invest in any company like Amazon where it's a high stock price, then those moves where it's like a $28 swing, it's normal because of the size of the stock, the amount that the stock costs. So, but here you say you want to buy Amazon, great. Then you go here and you can do action. Now you can say buy, and then once you say buy, then you can say how many quantities you want, one, and it shows you here. Like it just shows you the equivalence of what it is. So it says here, enter a dollar amount and we'll calculate the number of shares. So as I said, they don't do the fractional shares just yet. I wonder if they don't do it just yet, but I wonder, can you see, you get anything for that? It says 0. So no, they still haven't offered it yet. So let's say you want to do 2,500 and you did that. That means 1 share. So that's basically what it is. It's just 1 share. So then you go to order type. You have market limit, stop limit. Market order is what most people are doing. And then you will go to review order. And so you see here, review order. You can see estimated commission is 0. Yes, please note this account may not have sufficient funds to cover the costs. Yes, it does not have it. But that's pretty much how that will go. And then if you did have enough money to buy a share, etc., then you would go and you would place an order. And for me, I'm going to go to do not place the order. So now one of the other things that you can also do, let's say for example, if you actually went to the stock itself and you want to buy a share that way, you could actually do that. So let's go, and what were we looking at? Amazon. That's fine, Amazon. Now here's something else I want to show you guys that you could also do. Now we're in stock and ETFs, right? Now they have something called all-in-one. So if you click on all-in-one, we're just looking at Amazon, correct? So let's go for symbol lookup, and you'll see what I'm talking about with the all-in-one. It's actually pretty cool. Might be a little overwhelming for those that may not understand what's quite going on, but for those that are a little bit more complex and they're involved in so much things, options, all these different things, then you can actually go here, and they have this all-in-one. And so what this all-in-one does, it allows you to be able to make an investment in so many different avenues from just this one screen. All right, so you would come here and you see where it says strategy, stocks, ETFs. You click here and bam, you have like a whole lot of stuff. 2-leg spreads, 3-leg, 4-leg spread, combinate. Listen, buy right, like y'all. Listen, most people don't even know what most of this stuff means. So, but here they just make it show that it's an all-in-one platform. You can do your stocks, options, calls, puts, everything. So that is actually pretty cool, because if you're a little bit more advanced, then you can do a little bit more things within this particular into brokerage with Charles Schwab. So having a zero commission trades, then going to fractional shares, yeah, their mobile platform has been getting better. I can say that. And you're talking about they're really going to be a competitor. Like, yeah, they're definitely going to do very well. So, but here you see you have your stocks, your ETFs, options. Then you have your mutual funds, bonds, CDs, futures, IPOs, your watch list, trading tools, as well as order status. So if you see here with IPOs, they give you an agreement and disclosure, because the IPO system is pretty serious. So you want to hit agree, and then voila, you can see information about IPOs right here. So here with the IPOs, what I'm assuming this is if you were to offer into some type of IPO agreement that maybe Charles Schwab offers, I'm assuming, then what happens is you actually find those IPOs right here, and that's where you'll get information, I guess buy more, see all the information that's available for that. So that's pretty cool. The IPO market is becoming more available for people. It's a catch 22, because sometimes investing in IPOs are good. Sometimes it's better to just wait a little bit. But here you can actually do IPOs, which is pretty cool. So here you also can see you have your order status. You also have trading tools right here as well. You can actually be able to set up things that you may need for your trading if you're really into trading. And that's the other thing. The zero commissions is going to be huge, because this is a platform that a lot of people use to trade. So they have your trading tools here. And as well as, like I said, you have everything else up here too. Just simply by clicking on it, you'll be able to find information on that. And as well as just be able to navigate pretty simple through the process. Here with mutual funds, you will obviously need to know the symbol for the mutual fund to look it up, which you can look it up here, and so forth. Then you have your bonds, which is kind of a similar setup as the IPOs, where they're going to want you to agree, because it's not your normal investment per se, as as most people would be more familiar with. Excuse me. So, and here's what the bonds look like and things like that. So they have quite a bit much. So not only under the trades, but if you see as you just navigate over each thing, they have quite a bit much things that you can use. So you have your research here, and when you see with your research, this is where you can dive in and do all the research you want. Just like we talked about people who trade, they have a ton of different things that'll help people kind of get more of a real-time price, from their investments. when they're trading. It's a lot in here. I'm not going to try to give an overview of every single thing, obviously, but this is how you would start to navigate, by just going over the tabs and see what they have to offer. So you can see they also have your IRAs, rollover, which is like if you want to take from another IRA or a 401k and roll over to them, custodial IRAs, inherited IRAs. It has a lot more to offer than your normal online brokerage. So that's what makes them very competitive. Is not only are they more old and traditional, but they're also merging their platform to reach those who are a little bit younger. Like this is really good because you can do just about anything and everything just through Charles Schwab if you want to, because they're going to be offering everything. It'll be all in one place. Fractional shares, zero commission trades, prepare for your retirement, kids, everything, family. I mean, just everything. They even have your it just has a lot of different things. So this is actually a pretty good move for them. So yeah, I'm actually pretty excited. I have not logged in for a while. Everything looks different. So it actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So it looks pretty good, and it definitely stands to be something very, very strong. As you can see here, more information, which helps you to, grow. Like, Schwab, the 529, which is like a college plan. It just has a lot of things here, but not to just talk about things you already know, but this is just basically how you would navigate through if you're interested in Charles Schwab, and just how to find the things that you're looking for, which is pretty simple. If you're just trying to look before you open an account of what it looks like, this is what it looks like. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty doggone good. Hope this tutorial has been helpful for you to see a little bit of what it is to have a Charles Schwab account and if it's the right account for you. So talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.